Hello students, how are you all? Welcome back to our online classes from LPM Public School situated at Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. This is your English teacher. So my dear students, today we are going to read the new chapter, The Sentence from your English grammar book. So, my dear students, we have learned about words in our previous video. So, our next topic is what is a sentence? So, students, let us see what is a sentence. A group of words which make complete sense and expresses our new thoughts is a sentence. So my dear students, a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. So students, you all must have heard of many sentences. We all use sentences in our day-to-day lives. What is its example? It is basically when you put together a group of words and that makes complete sense. That is, it should be meaningful, and as you all know, it begins with capital letter and ends with a full stop or a question mark. Now, let me give you some examples. Rewrite these sentences using capital letters, full stops or question marks. So students, the first sentence is Serene lives in London. So students, here you have to rewrite these sentences using capital letters and full stop or question marks in these sentences. So students, look at the first word, serene. So students, the first letter S from the word serene should be capital, and in the end of sentence you have to put full stop. Similarly, in next sentence, I live in Sarita Vihar. So students, first of all, let me tell you that the word I is always in capital. So first of all, you have to write I in capital. After this, you have to put full stop at the end of this sentence, that is Vihar. After Vihar, you have to put full stop. Similarly, in next sentence, what is your name? So first of all, you have to write W in capital letter, and in the end of this sentence, you have to put question mark because this sentence asks a question. So, if any sentence asks a question, then there you have to put question mark at the end of the sentence. Now, read these groups of words. Katie is wearing a new skirt. Alok rides his bicycle to school. How many eggs are there in the basket? There are 5 eggs in the basket. All of these are sentences. The words are arranged to make sense. They start with a capital letter, they end with a full stop or a question mark. So students, in these groups of words, the words are arranged to make sense. Like in first sentence, Katie. So the sentence or the word is starting or begin with a capital letter, and at the end of this sentence full stop is already given here. So students, this is a these all are sentences because all the words on these sentences are arranged to make sentence, and they start with a capital letter and they end with a full stop or a question mark. Now students, look at the box. Remember. So students, you have to remember these points. The first point is a sentence is a group of words that stands together and makes complete sense. So students, this is the definition of a sentence. You have to remember this. A sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop or a question mark. So students, you have to always remember this. A sentence is always begin with capital letter and end with a full stop or a question mark. The third point is a sentence is always has an accent word. So students, a sentence has always an accent words. Now students, let's come to the exercises related from this topic. Match column A with column B to make sentences. One has been done for you. So students, here two columns are given. You have to match the column A with column B. One has been done for you, like Hina is going to Simla, and this is matched with in the holidays. Hina is going to Simla in the holidays. The second one is Billy loves to play. So students, you have to match the second one with A, football. Billy loves to play football. And third one, Amrita is my classmate and best friend. You have to match Amrita is my with classmate and friends and best friend. The next one is father is going. So you have to match this with to office. My brother loves to read. So you have to match this with comics. Rita keeps her book in a red bag. My mother cooked curry today. Spring is my favorite season. There are 12 months. There are 12 months in a year. Every morning I take my dog for a walk. So students, you have to write this in your fair copy, but you have to write the answer in front of the sentences. Okay? Now, let's come to the practice. Question number A. Rewrite these sentences using capital letters and full stops or question marks. So students, here you have to rewrite these sentences using the capital letters and full stops or question mark. Like I explained you while explaining you about the sentence. I told you some examples. So students, first of all you have to read this sentence. Rohit plays the banjo every evening. So students, here the first letter of this sentence is in small letters. So first of all you have to write the first letter of this sentence in capital letter, and after you have to put full stop at the end of this sentence. So similarly you have to do this in all other exercises. Now let's come to the Question number B. Tick the correct option. Geeta and Hina went to the market. So students, first of all, you have to tick option number B and you have to fill went to the market in the given blank. Mother is reading a book. So you have to tick the option number B, reading a book, and fill reading a book in the given blank. So students, you have to fill this incomplete sentence with the option which make it complete sense. Okay. Now let's come to the third one. The color of my shoes is black. So students, this sentence makes sense. Next one is, I want to buy a new dress for the party. The fifth one is, swimming is good for health. So students, the explanation of this chapter is completed. I hope you learned something today. See you on my next lesson. Bye and take care.